Ten Haag gives bad news regarding Raphael Varane and Johnny Evans' injuries. Johnny Evans and Raphael Varane returned to fitness last week and were cleared to feature against Chelsea. However, the central defender duo had to be withdrawn because they felt their injuries were recurring when the Red Devils lost 4-3 at Stamford Bridge. Thus, they caught up with Lisandro Martinez, Victor Lindelof, Tyrell Malacia and Luke Shaw in the treatment room. It is not yet known what the cause is, but reports have emerged that some Red Devils players feel that Ten Hag's training menu could be one of the reasons for the increasing number of injuries this season. Vinicius has no intention of joining top clubs like Paris Saint-Germain. According to Marca, although there is interest from clubs such as Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool and Chelsea to sign Vinicius this summer, the player himself has no intention of leaving. Reports suggest that these three clubs are interested in signing Vinicius this summer, especially the French giants, who are willing to spend €200 million on him considering the void that would be left by Kylian Mbappe. Florentino and Ancelotti will make the final decision on the matter, but at the moment, Real Madrid have no intention of cashing in on the Brazilian forward this summer. Pochettino may still coach Chelsea for next season. In 30 rounds of matches this season, Chelsea only recorded a record of 12 wins, 8 draws and 10 losses, ranking 9th in the Premier League, with head coach Pochettino's coaching ability in the spotlight. ESPN senior writer Mark Ogden stated that Pochettino will likely continue coaching for the next season, or at least he will remain Chelsea coach at the start of next season. Manchester United monitoring Bologna coach THIAGO Motta. Is Ten Hag's position threatened? According to journalist Alfredo Padula, Manchester United could recruit Bologna coach THIAGO Motta in the summer, with them set to be considering a change of manager at Old Trafford at the end of this season. Ten Hag has been under huge pressure recently, as Sir Jim Ratcliffe reportedly wants a change of leadership at the club, unless United secure a place in the Champions League or win the FA Cup, in which case they have already reached the semi-final stage. Inter Milan was offered to transport Manchester United's unused striker. Anthony Martial's agent offered Inter Milan to transport his client in the next summer transfer market. Martial's transfer can be done for free considering that his contract at Old Trafford ends at the end of the 2023-2024 season. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, the French international has officially been offered by his agent to the Nerazzurri. However, so far Simone Inzaghi's club has not taken a stance. Regardless of whether Martial's transfer materializes or not, Inter will obtain the services of another striker, namely Mehdi Taremi, who will leave FC Porto at the end of the season. Edwards will agree to a Mohamed Salah sale this summer. According to British media outlet Hits, the Saudi League is still preparing to sign Mohamed Salah, with new Liverpool chairman Edwards giving the green light for the transfer. Hits also revealed that new Liverpool chairman Edwards is ready to approve Mohamed Salah's transfer, and that if the Egyptian striker manages to move to Saudi, he will become the highest paid player in the world. Hits stated that Mohamed Salah's most likely destination was Al Ittihad, a team that has recruited several big players, including former Real Madrid striker Benzema. Al Ittihad views Mohamed Salah as key to their progress and hopes to reach an agreement soon. Werner is very willing to stay at Tottenham Hotspur. According to Romano, Timo Werner is now very willing to stay at Tottenham Hotspur, and he is now waiting for the club's decision. Romano stated, Timo Werner is very willing to stay at Tottenham Hotspur, and he is currently waiting for the club's decision to activate the buyback clause. Timo Werner's release clause is reportedly €17 million. Previously, Timo Werner said in an interview, "I really enjoy playing at Tottenham. With this team, these players, playing with this style in this stadium, I really enjoy it. I really like it here." Chelsea are very interested in future transfers regarding Osimhen. Chelsea are reportedly very interested in Osimhen, according to Italian newspaper Mattino. In a few days, there will probably be a summit meeting to determine how much the club is willing to pay for Osimhen. The report explains that Napoli are renowned as tough negotiators and could demand as much as €130 million, but it remains to be seen whether Chelsea or PSG will pay that much or attempt negotiations to try and lower the fee slightly. Chelsea are certainly ambitious and have spent a lot of money in recent times, so it makes sense that they would still be linked with Osimhen, who could be the ideal finishing touch to the entire squad they have recently put together. Allegri is expected to leave Juventus after this season ends. Romano stated, Allegri is expected to part ways with Juventus in June. My sources keep telling me that Allegri leaving after the season is not just a possibility but a certainty, even though he still has a year remaining on his contract. His departure was expected. Juventus has just won its first win in the last 5 Serie A matches, currently sitting in 3rd place in the standings with 18 wins, 8 draws and 5 defeats. Roberto De Zerbi becomes candidate for new Juventus manager. Event citing Munchen reports that there is new interest in De Zerbi's services. Serie A giant Juventus reported interest in using his services. According to the report, Juventus is projecting De Zerbi as a replacement for Massimiliano Allegri. Juventus management plans to part ways with the coach because they are not satisfied with the old lady's performance this season under Allegri. That's why they need a new coach who can give new life to the old lady. De Zerbi is considered to be suitable to renovate the Juventus squad next season. Antonio Rediger can't wait to duel against Erling Holland. Rediger also revealed that he was looking forward to the duel against Manchester City's goal-hungry bomber Erling Holland. He said, "We have to be ready and fight until the end of the match. It's all about winning. A draw or defeat is not an option at all. I'm really looking forward to the duels. I dream about playing games with this kind of pressure. It's amazing to be a part of this, against Erling Holland or whoever. They have a lot of great players, not just Holland. He's obviously a great striker. I'm really looking forward to this game." Sergi Roberto must cut his salary if he wants to stay with Barcelona. Roberto has apparently impressed the club's hierarchy, with Barcelona now interested in extending his contract by another year. According to Radio Catalunya, Barcelona sporting director Deco has informed Roberto that the club wants to renew his contract. The report suggests that Barcelona's latest offer to Sergi Roberto is much lower than the offers he has received in the past. And that's saying a lot, considering the fact that Roberto has had to take several pay cuts in the past. However, because Barcelona is still experiencing an economic crisis, the club has no choice but to reduce wages further. The player is also interested in continuing his career at Camp Nou, although he may have to accept a much lower salary. Asked about rumours of his departure, Olivier Giroud, "I haven't left yet." Olivier Giroud reportedly stopped to sign autographs and take photos with several Milan fans outside the team hotel, where several Milanists also asked for confirmation regarding his status. Looking at the fans asking him to sign autographs, the French striker joked, "I haven't left yet," which made them laugh out loud. Giroud has also stated that he will fight to achieve Milan's targets this season, namely finishing in 2nd place in the Serie A standings and reaching the Europa League final. Chelsea will release one of its players to the Saudi Pro League this summer. For Lukaku, it looks like the striker will not stay at his loan club either. Journalist Rediger claims that a move to Saudi Arabia is highly likely as PIF has already approached the player. As of now, a move to Saudi Arabia seems a very likely scenario. According to another journalist, Sacha Tavolieri, Chelsea want £51 million for Lukaku, but know they may have to lower their asking price. Everton was punished with another point deduction for violating the profit and sustainability rules. Everton officially received a 2nd point deduction for the 2023-2024 English Premier League season. The Toffees were first sanctioned with a 10-point deduction before it was reduced to 6 after successfully appealing. Now, the club from Merseyside has been deducted another 2 points. This latest ruling is still related to the 3-year accounting period ending in the 2022-2023 season. Everton felt that the additional 2-point deduction was a punishment that was not light. At the moment, they are still above the relegation zone, 2 points to be exact, with 7 more to go, but will still appeal. Barcelona reportedly wants to sign Michael Kayode if they fail to make Joao Cancelo permanent. According to Fit Charges, Barcelona are currently exploring alternatives to Cancelo and have identified Kayode as a key target during the summer market. The report claims that Barca are determined to add new talent to their squad, and the 19-year-old is seen as one of the brightest young talents in world football. The right-back, who is also thought to be wanted by Arsenal and Manchester City, has made 29 appearances for the Italian side, scoring once and providing 4 assists, including 20 games in Serie A.